All right, welcome to my second video I've ever made in my life on YouTube. I still have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know how to get music in my videos. I did at one point, and then for some reason it wasn't there anymore, and I have no idea where it went. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know how these other guys get music in their videos too. I don't get it, but I can't get music in my videos. If there's a way to do it, maybe somebody can help me, but as of right now, it's gonna just be me and you. So there you go. But anyway, I feel like showing off. I feel like showing you some of the things I've been working on, some of my masks and costumes and things like that. It's just a hobby, really. I don't even cosplay, to be honest with you. But anyway, a lot of people claim that they make their own masks and costumes and stuff. And in reality, I don't have a problem with it or anything like that. But, it is what it is. These guys buy these masks from people who make screen accurate masks, and then they paint it and assemble it. So there's a difference between making them and buying them. But here's some of my stuff I've been working on that I made myself. The masks that I buy are from China, and they're $2. You get them from Amazon. They look nothing like the Jason mask that you or I know of. So you have to do a lot to it to change it. You got to change the shape, the eye sockets, the nose, the thickness, everything. So you got to put a lot of work into it. And if you're crafty enough and you enjoy the artistic aspect of it, then you would have a good time doing it. And also you feel better when it's all said and done because you made it. You didn't just buy it from someplace. So anyway, here's some of the masks and the costumes that go along with some of these masks. Also, check out my other video, my first video. It's how to make a Part 8 mask, which is that yellow one at the bottom from Jason Takes Manhattan. So if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. But here you go. Enjoy. All right, so first up is this costume right here, which actually goes along with the other mask that I made in my other video. This is from Jason Takes Manhattan. If you haven't watched this movie, don't. It's terrible. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know why they made it. He didn't go to Manhattan. I mean, he did, but the last 10 minutes of the film, he was literally killing people on a cruise ship. It was an odd movie, but, whatever. Anyway, I put Podge or Hodgepodge or Rajbodge all over it. It's a glue, and it makes it look shiny. He's supposed to look wet all the time. I don't know why, but that's how he looks in the film, so that's how I made my costume look. The clothes I got from the thrift store, a couple bucks. The gloves, the same thing. The machete I got from Party City for a couple of bucks, but I had to tweak it. And the undermask or the cowl, whatever you want to call it, really, that's all silicone. I didn't buy that from someplace. I just got a head armature or a dummy head, and you just put silicone all over it, and you got to layer it up a couple of times and mold it the right way and with the right color and everything. It'll look pretty cool. And I know it's not perfect. I never said it was perfect, but we're saving money and we're having a pretty cool quality costume for a whole lot cheaper, and you made it yourself. So there you go. That's my first costume, Part 8. All right, so costume number 2 is this costume right here from Friday the 13th, Part 4. You could also say this is Part 3. You just got to swap the mask out. The mask is pretty much the same, just without the axe mark at the top. I know the shirt is a little light. I actually got the shirt really, really light, and I darkened it. So this is actually after I darkened it, but I know it's supposed to look a little darker. Also, I don't know why he doesn't have a neck. I don't know what's going on right now. This shirt fits me. I'm not fat. Like, it's not baggy on me or nothing. I don't know why he looks like the bad guy from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. The white guy with the bald head. It's really fat. It's kind of what he looks like right now. But whatever. This is one of my favorites, though, because it's super simple. You don't have to, my Versus costume is kind of crazy. There's a lot to put into it. This is literally just shirt and pants and, a mask. I don't have a hood or a cowl or under mask or whatever you want to call it, because what I would do is just shave my head bald, because I don't really care, and just put blood all over my head, and bada bing, bada boom, I look like Jason. I already got a deformed ear, so I don't even care. I kind of look like him. But there you go, costume number 2. All right, so the third and final costume is this costume right here, which is my favorite. It took the longest. This is from Freddy vs. Jason. And what took the longest is honestly the jacket. I bought the burlap for like 10 bucks, and I got like a pajama pattern, and we sewed together the burlap and made this jacket. It took a while. It was a little tricky. The sleeves was the hardest part, but Aside from that, everything else was relatively easy. It was a little time consuming, but that doesn't mean that it's hard. It just means that it's time consuming. I got a couple of different masks. Depends on, what mask you want to wear from what part of the movie. I did the same thing with the silicone mask as well. But this one looks a little bit better, a little bit more realistic. He has ears right here. You know what I mean? So we got some ears, some hair. The skin tone is similar to how it should be in the film. And I'm really, really happy about the under mask and how it looks. I mean, this whole costume looks pretty cool. I mean, this guy looks like he was definitely, buried in the ground or underwater or through hell and back or, whatever. I mean, he looks pretty ratty. So, I'm really happy about this one. The hair's kind of falling off, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I got it from a doll and I didn't feel like gluing it. I ran out of time. Same thing with the machete. It's not perfect, but, I stopped caring at some point. I'm going to be honest with you. This thing was starting to consume me a little bit. That's the same boots I've been wearing for every other costume, by the way. The gauntlet gloves, everything is as screen accurate as I could possibly get it. And if you get this costume anywhere else, it's going to be like $500, $700, $1,000. This one, honestly, I stopped really paying attention to how much I spent, but I want to say the most would probably be $100. But I really don't know. I'd have to do the math. But yeah, this is definitely going to be my go-to. I'm already in love with this one, so I think I'm going to wear this one for Halloween this year. But yeah, this one looks crazy. So if you guys like any of my stuff, like, comment, share. Hopefully you guys can make things that look similar to this or even better than mine. That's the whole point of the video. Hopefully you guys can start making your own costumes that look just as good. But anyway, till next time.